Hello lovely people and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be talking about 10 things that I have stopped buying in the recent 2 years in order to be more environmentally friendly, in order to be more savvy with money, and in order to just be a little bit more minimalist, I guess. Now, I'm not saying that you should be doing these things as well or you should stop buying these things. I'm just going to share with you what I have stopped buying, why I have stopped buying these things, and how that's, changed my life. Either for the better or for the worse. So let's just get into it. Number one will be expensive face creams. This is actually a really recent thing. I used to buy all of these L'Oreal creams, which were, day cream, night cream, overnight jelly, you name it, I bought it, because I wanted to make sure that my skin was flawless. I do actually like L'Oreal's products, I'm not going to lie, but recently I actually decided to switch all of those products, including a body cream, body moisturizer with coconut oil. So I have now decided to try coconut oil as a body lotion or moisturizer. So I'm obviously not very knowledgeable about skincare, so I'm not going to go ahead and say definitely use coconut oil, this is the best thing. I'm testing this out still, and because skin I think takes some time to get used to new moisturizers, I found it's not just with coconut oil but with previous moisturizers as well, so I'm not rushing into the decision if this was actually the right decision or not for me. So far for my legs and arms and overall for my body, it's really great. My face has actually come out with loads of spots, but that's kind of usual when I change my moisturizer, so I'm going to see how it goes further on and let you all know how that went as well. But so far I have a few pimples going on. I don't know if you can really see them. Got one there, got one on my forehead. So far it's not going great with the coconut oil on my face, but I am also pre-period, so that could also be another reason. So I'm not really blaming the coconut oil just yet. For my body, I'm very happy with it, just not sure if I'm going to carry on using it as a moisturizer for my face. The next one is kind of going into from the coconut oil. The number two will be fancy soaps or lotions. Again, I'm using coconut oil as a lotion for my body, and when it comes to soaps, I've always been a Dove girl, and I've always all my life I've used Dove soap. The only thing I don't like about it is that you get it in, usually you get 2 of them wrapped in plastic, otherwise the actual soap is kept in a cardboard box. I've never been a shower gel type of person. I've always used soap all my life and I quite like it. I don't think I'm going to change that anytime soon. Number 3 will be single serve foods. So I actually did that quite a lot when I first came to uni in Birmingham, because it was kind of difficult for me to plan my meals and to make sure I've cooked for the next day, etc. So I would always pop into Tesco and grab just like a meal deal for £3. It does seem like pretty cheap, but in the end it is actually quite expensive, because if you have that every single day for 5 days a week, that's £15 a week. And also kind of mentioning the plastic, that's a whole other aspect of it, and these meals are not really that healthy either. I don't even know what they do with them, but they need to put some stuff in them in order to be fresh for longer. So I kind of stopped buying that in around my 3rd year of uni. Now I'm in my master's, and most of the time I actually bring my own food in my Tupperware, and then I just bring a fork and a knife. This is another thing that I actually want to mention, because a lot of these, zero waste kind of aesthetic, it kind of makes you want to buy these wooden forks and wooden knives or spork or whatever, but you don't need that. This is an unnecessary purchase that you would make just for you to kind of fit into that aesthetic. You don't need that. You just take your spoon or knife or fork from your home, wrap it in some tissue or wrap it in a cloth napkin, and there you have it. You don't need a wooden spork. Bottled water. This is kind of an obvious one for me, because for a year or 2 now I've been using a metal water bottle so I've just been refilling it. I have a Brita jug which cleanses the water, it filters it, so I don't really need to buy any plastic water. And I actually remember when I bought my metal bottle, people were like, oh, you spent so much money on it. It was like £25 or so, and everybody was dissing me because I was spending so much money on this bottle. But actually since then I've bought water in plastic like maybe less than 10 times, which is amazing in the course of 2 years. So this has been a great transition for me. It's been actually really financially savvy for me, so I would definitely recommend you doing that if you live in an area where the water on the tap is good, or if you can afford to buy a Brita jug. Alcohol. Now, I've never been such a big drinker, and all of my friends always make fun of me because I never drink. Like, I will get one drink in a club or a bar or whatever and just sip it the whole night. So this is an obvious one for me again, because I just never used to like alcohol that much. But I did used to buy the odd kind of bottle of wine because of whatever reason, and then it would just sit in my fridge for ages and I would have to throw it away. So now I only buy alcohol if I'm about to have a house party or I'm about to have some people over and I know that at least half the bottle will go. And I always opt for like cheap wine as well, or cheap drinks in general, because alcohol is alcohol. I mean, it tastes the same to me. The next one will be cheap clothes. Now, I used to buy a lot of cheap clothes, and I still kind of do sometimes when I need something fast and easy, and I still fall into that trap even today, but it's a lot rarer than I used to. 2 years ago, I would decide, oh, I need shorts. And I would be like, okay, let's go to Primark, and I would buy not just shorts, but like a shirt and something trendy and some shoes and some accessories and something else I liked. And now I just, if I need something, I go in, I buy it, I get out before I get distracted. And actually in the last year or two, I've started buying a lot more in second-hand shops, and also wearing my grandparents' clothes, my mom's clothes and accessories, etc. And also kind of switching clothes with friends sometimes. And nowadays when I want to buy something, I think about, do I really need it? Why am I buying this? Am I buying it just because it's trendy, just because I like it, I think it's cute? Or am I buying it because I actually need it? The next one is going to be sale items. I no longer go to shops just because there's a sale on. I don't care for sales. And most of the time I know they're a scam anyway, so I don't really bother with it. If I need something and then there's a sale on and I realize it and I'm like, oh okay, that's great, then I'll buy something on sale. But I wouldn't go shopping just because there's a sale on, because that's what they want you to do anyways. And to be honest, most of the stuff that I bought on sale before, I actually ended up never using them. So this is a lesson learned from years and years ago. Manicure. When I was in my teens, I was, very obsessed with manicures and long nails and looking all feminine and looking all grown up, etc. And then I would do the, the plastic fake nails, and then I would wear them for like a month or two and I would get tired. But since I came to uni, since I've been a little bit more mindful, these are my nails. I like them, I like clean nails, I like simplicity. This has been definitely one of those things that I'm actually really, really happy about not doing, because I never felt like that was really me. And I was just doing it because of the trend, or because my friends were doing it, or whatever, or maybe a celebrity I liked did it. And now I just do this and I'm perfectly happy with it. And number 10 will be plastic toothbrushes. So since I learned that one plastic toothbrush takes 1,000 years to biodegrade, it broke my heart a little bit, because I realized I changed my toothbrush every 3 months, because my mom is a dentist and she would tell me off if I didn't. Yeah, imagine how many toothbrushes I threw away, and they're still there. They're still somewhere out there, wherever they've been dumped, and they will be there long after I'm gone. In the recent years, I've started buying bamboo toothbrushes, But then last year for Christmas, my mom bought me an electric toothbrush, and I was like, oh, you shouldn't have. Because it was such a nice gesture, but then I really kind of hated it as well because it was plastic. No, but she's bought it for me, and I'm not just going to throw it away because that kind of defeats the purpose. So I've been using that for over a year now, and obviously I have to change the heads. I did try some kind of biodegradable ones, and I bought them from Amazon, but then they came in plastic packaging. So I thought, what is the point of this? If you do know of any kind of biodegradable heads for electric toothbrushes, please tell me, because I've looked and looked and looked, and I couldn't find anything which doesn't come in plastic or doesn't travel from so many miles away or isn't made somewhere where the labor is not supported very well. Now, I'm not saying I'm perfect, I'm very far from perfect, but these are 10 products that I've stopped buying, and they have changed my life for the better, I feel. Some of them I'm still testing out. Obviously the plastic toothbrush, that wasn't really in my plans, but it was a gift, so I'm going to use it. And that's the thing, when you already have plastic things, don't just throw it away to buy a wooden thing or a bamboo thing, because that defeats the purpose completely. So use whatever you have, and then when it does get worn out, well, then maybe you have to throw it away. But then when you do repurchase something similar, just think about sustainability if you can. I constantly ask the question, do I need it? Why am I buying it? And is it going to make my life better? Is it going to bring me joy? Kind of doing the Marie Kondo thing a bit. And if you can implement those questions and kind of answer them, and they're all like positive answers, like yes, I need this, yes, this is going to bring me happiness, yes, I'm going to use this, then of course, yes, buy it. You know, even if it's not as sustainable as you wanted it to be, you need this thing, you're going to use it, it's going to bring you joy, so go for it. But if you're buying something because it's on sale, because it's trendy, because, I don't know, you haven't bought something in a while, you probably don't need it, so there is no need for you to spend your money. And if you could actually stop yourself from purchasing this and then think about it for a second and say, oh okay, I didn't spend £20, maybe I'll put them in my savings, and you know, then it's a whole other thing. Then you start a savings account, and then you can have money for experiences or for your future or for whatever you want really. But then you have the option, you know, because a material item is going to probably give you some happiness for like a day or two, and then you realize, oh, maybe I shouldn't have spent those money. It took me a while to realize that I don't need so many material things in order to be happy, in order to feel good about myself. I don't need all these trendy clothes in order to feel fashionable, to feel attractive. You know, it comes from within you. If you find yourself in a shop thinking, do I need this? Am I going to use this? It's going to bring me joy? Then you're already halfway there, and you're already making a lot of progress. So, congrats! And I'm going to end this video right here. Thank you for watching it, thank you for being with me here, and thank you for taking this time from your day to watch my face and to hear me talk about things I'm not buying anymore. And again, if you like my videos, please like, subscribe and share, and I will see you in the next video, which will probably be a vlog again, and most likely be about sustainability again, because sustainability is the best. And for now, bye!